over time, how did you decide what to protect and what to modernize without sort of breaking what already worked?
It's kind of interesting. The strategic planning session we just talked about a second ago, I went back and looked at some of the notes, and you went around the room to ask people what they wanted to get out of it. And my comment, you let me go first, which was nice, was, the biggest challenge for me is holding on to all the things that Tighe & Bond has done so well in its 100-year plus history, but also making sure that the firm pivots and can take itself to the next level. So we've done a lot of things in the marketplace. If you look at the expansion of the firm in terms of geography and services, a lot of firms, including a lot of people, including some of our employees, knew Tighe & Bond as a firm that had like one or two offices, right, in Western Massachusetts. And now we have 15, soon to be 16, and over 600 people. So we've done that from a geographic perspective. We've also continued to evolve the services that we can provide to clients. So that's been good. So in the marketplace, we're expanding internally. Of course, we've had to keep up with that growth by reorganizing the way we run the business and the services, the way we run the company. And then, also really important, though, is holding on to things that people value. We have a number of people who have worked at the firm for a long time. The social culture of Tighe & Bond is one of the things that we think attracted people to the firm and keeps them with us. So, for example, I'll give it to you real quick. We've got an annual event that we have every September. We've done it every year except for the pandemic year. It's called the Lobster Fest. Ooh. All the employees come to our Westfield office, and the entire event, from the setup to the cooking to the cleaning to the serving, is done by all of the leadership, the vice president group of the firm. So textbook example of servant leadership. Yeah. As big as we get, we are going to do our absolute best to hold on to something like that. That's what people value.
I was kind of thinking about the culture and how it's grown even stronger through the growth, and you've knitted the fabric together so well. And Mick, we've seen so many firms, and there are some that it's there. It's a company, and it's there. And there are some that have a real presence and a culture and a history,
lifeblood flowing through them.
And it's almost palpable.